welcome to Mysteries Book Talk. We have Frederick. We are matching, wearing the same kind of clothes, the shorts and everything. So we are actually almost done with the book. Where we left off, we were at page 32. And we are almost done with it. So then we would move on to the second book because there are 3 books in this series. If I ever did, I probably would make merch when I get more popular and everything. The merch would probably be pictures. It would probably be Frederick and his girlfriend, and a mask would be in between them because they're trying to kiss and stuff. Fred, please. I know you want her, but just wait. I have to get her soon. Drop something. There we go. Sorry for that. So yeah, that would definitely be how I'd make merch. Or I would also do plushes of Frederick and hats. And because Frederick needs, I'm gonna get him a beanie because his head gets very cold. And I also have not really a beanie, but it's a sort of hat that me and him could match with. And something for his girlfriend. Daisy will be her name. I think it's perfect. Frederick and Daisy are so sweet together. Names. Okay, let's get into the book. I don't have time to have friends over because I'm busy with work. That is Shadow talking. We all know him and love him. So he's talking to his brother. Brother, this is my friend Eleanor. Nice to meet you. No funny business, you two. Guess what, love? What is it, darling? So right now they're sitting in the kitchen just talking. He hasn't left for work yet. What's going on right now? Or it's probably the weekend. With my books, it's hard to know what time what day it is and what time, because they don't go by our schedule, our days and times. That's the most hard thing about it. But other than that, yeah, so I just assume. You found out, so this, we're gonna resume where I was guess what, love? So he found out that he has a nephew, and he's very excited. Because not all demons are related, because there's different types of demons and different things that have aspects of how you know if you're related or not, because you have the same blood as them. And Frederick, you don't have that problem, so you won't have anybody related to you. Just, no blood. So the second book is, let me just grab it. It's called book number 2, Alice. Something happens to the beloved Chester Cat. We will find out more details about Chester Cat. He does have his own past. This is going to be very interesting what we find out. And I didn't expect us to get through these books so fast, but we did, so it's wonderful. So then we will move on to a new series, probably, after these 2 books. And sometimes my characters from other books do have family from other books. My nose is a little itchy, the mask, but it's fine. Okay. So let's get started where we left off. So he said, love, you have a nephew. He's like, oh, that's really awesome. You should get to know him, maybe. Boss, there's a giant wolf that fell into hell. It's huge and very angry and stuff. We put it in the dungeon room. Good job. But we also had to tranquilize it because it was freaking out. I see. But now there are 2 giant wolves and a demon. We don't know why they're here. Oh, the babies woke up. I'll go get them. Back to sleep. Let's go check it out. I'm looking for my girlfriend. You took her. Come into my house. Cheshire, please fetch the person from the giant wolf in the dungeon. Yes, sir. You must be my nephew. Nice to meet you. And I'm your uncle. And you must be my nieces. Yes. This is my wife. She's your aunt. These are the babies. Oh, they're so cute. They're your cousins. And the girl wolf, who is that to you? She's my girlfriend. Do you have any kids yet? No, not yet. We're just taking it slow right now. So you're thinking about having kids? Yeah, we want kids, but we're just not sure. So that's a different character from a different series talking, and that's the nephew. And he has 2 sisters with him that are the 2 giant wolves. Because he's a demon. And settle down. I would never hurt your girlfriend or any of the family of mine. Why don't we get you all comfortable and settled? You can stay the night here, because we know it's a long way back. If you don't mind. We don't mind at all. So that is the end of the first one. It had 34 pages. So now I'm going to go and get the next one started up. And you can also ask me many questions about like what the characters' backgrounds are and also just many things. I would love answering any questions people have about the characters. None of the books I am reading are published. I am in the work of getting them published so then people can buy them and read them, but none of them are in the work of actually being published. They're in the work of it, but not actually ready to be published. Because it's just a long process. You have to go through editing, so many different things that I won't bore you with the details. So now we are going to go into the second one. The first chapter is called Chester Cat. I've been working for my boss for a really long time, since I was a teenager, or even longer. But I did find out that there are demon cats like me. I'm so happy. Maybe they're my family, but in a part of hell that not many people like to go to. People really don't come back after they go to that part of hell. But I have to go. I want to see my family. If I have more family, I wouldn't be crazy. It would be crazy if I didn't go see them. The journey is going to be hard and long and dangerous, but it's so worth it. I just have to make sure I don't go through the wrong portal or open the wrong portal. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine. I have a demon cat form. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's gonna be great with the author. So I did put myself in the book as to check in with my characters. So I was just doing my voice. Wow, they really upgraded their guard system. A lot of demon guards. What's your business with the Demon King? And the Queen? I just need to speak to him. There's this demon girl that needs to speak to you and your wife. Hello, my name is Mystery, and you're probably wondering who I am. I am the author of the book. Also, you can't kill me. I just came to check in with you and your wife and the babies. They should be toddlers right now. They are. Cheshire Cat isn't here, is he? No, he's not. I'm sure he'll be fine. What did you do? I know where he is, but I won't tell you. You have to tell me. He's my best friend. Remember, you can't kill me. So you're really in kind of a pickle. But you gotta tell me how you and Cheshire Cat met and why is he so important to you? When my father was the king, wasn't a very good king, so he died. So I had to take over. I didn't have anybody to help me. I was only a kid. Cheshire Cat helped me through the whole process. He was my best friend. He was a great kid and smart. He could have taken over the kingdom and betrayed me and became the Demon King, but he didn't. He stood by my side, helping me through everything. Without him, I would probably die, just like my father. I would have never met my beautiful wife and had our children. He's in the forbidden area of hell that many people go in and die, also known as the deep dark part of hell. He wanted to find his siblings. Good luck. My love, you can't. Bring Cheshire Cat back, I will. I love you. And don't worry, I'll stay with your wife and look after her. You better bring him back alive. Of course I will. So you're the author? Yeah, but I can't tell you anything about that would spoil your story. Makes sense. Am I going to have more kids? Because I really want a big family. I was only child and it sucked being an only child. Technically, yes, you do have more kids. Makes sense. So you like to have fun? Of course I do. Don't worry, I'll bring him back to life. I would never kill off a good character. So I would just be crazy if I ever did that. And I'm not crazy. Not at all. How old are you? So this does say my real age. I will not tell you guys because I don't think you need to know. Frederick, your age, we'll say you're a young skeleton. You're like a teenager skeleton with me. Definitely. So we'll say you're 15, Frederick. Yep. That sounds a good age for him. Wow, you're very young. Thank you. Do you think you'll have kids when you're older? Then they could play with my kids. Yeah, I would definitely want to have kids with my husband. Back with the husband. So, Shadow. Cheshire Cat, where are you? He found Cheshire Cat very injured. He was still breathing. He loaded him onto his back. His siblings. I took them with me. We finally made it home. Oh my goodness, my love, you look terrible. We're lucky that we survived. I never want to go back to that place again. He has 2 sisters and 2 brothers. Honey, I also have some amazing news. I'm pregnant. That's amazing. I get more little cute babies? Yes, you do. You finally woke up. Thanks for saving me, boss. It's my stomach, sorry about that. No problem. Coming back with us. Cheshire Cat was given a difficult choice. His siblings said, come on, they can take us back to the human world and we can be alley cats. We'll have so much fun. Or you could stay with your fake family. That isn't us. The choices were hard for Cheshire Cat. He had no idea what he should choose. But he knew real family wouldn't want to be alley cats. They'd want to live their life how they are. So he chose the right answer. He chose the decision he thought was right in his heart. I can't leave them now. They've been with me my whole life. Where have you guys been? You left me when I was a baby kitten. I was the weak one, the runt. You couldn't bring me along because I was slowed you down. That's what's not family's about. He's your boss. He's my best friend. His wife is amazing, and so are their kids. They're like my real family because they didn't abandon me when I was just a little kid. They would never abandon me. They would keep me safe. I don't want to be a stupid alley cat that eats garbage and trash. Your loss, whatever. Oh, that was so sweet. Congratulations on the baby. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm exhausted. So now we're back to Shadow, chapter 2. My wife, so some time has passed. She's in her 3rd trimester and she's ready to pop. So, my wife is in her 3rd trimester. Our kids are in 1st grade now. They're in monster school, not demon school. We thought it would be good for them to socialize with different monsters and creatures. So we want our kids to turn out right, not be trained to be evil and terrible. We want them to be respectful and good demons. I make them breakfast every morning and I let my wife sleep in. Then I usually take them to school, or they ride the bus. My brother is doing good, and my wife has many friends. She loves hanging out with them, and it makes me smile so much. And they're reading a bunch of books and gossiping all about it. That's what Cheshire Cat tells me. He gets to gossip with them while I'm at work. I've also been reading some of the books about demon kind. It's very rare for demons to have fallen angel babies, or half angel and half demon. But it's more likely for them just to be demons. So I'm really hoping that we get lucky and have fallen angel babies and half angel and half demon babies. It's a 1% out of 100. But there might be a chance. But I'll still treat our kids the same way I treat our other kids, with love and respect. The kids are excited about their new siblings as well. Today we were listening for the baby's heartbeat when it kicked. We do live in hell, but there are the same seasons on Earth. We get snow, and it stays pretty cooler. So we found out today we're having fallen angel babies. 2 of the babies are half demon and half angel. The other ones are fallen angel babies. I am so excited. My brother's been a really big help with the kids. He takes them to school when I can't. He's been helping out the house. He might be starting his own family. He doesn't have a girlfriend, but I'm sure he can get one as soon as he wants. We did make the house big enough because we need more room for the babies and the kids. They're getting older, they want their own space. It would make the most sense by making the bedroom bigger. Not the bedroom, sorry, the house. Different. It's going to be extra work for the family, but it's definitely worth it. We enjoy everything. So I'm at page 10. We're going to continue. So now we're at chapter 3, Alice. And we just got to page 12. I'm in my 3rd trimester. I'm having 2 girls and 2 boys. I really look fat. I know I'm not supposed to say I look fat, but like I'm super exhausted. I'm so tired. And I just want these babies to get out of me. My ankles are sore. Everything is so just exhausted. I'm 20 years old. Time flies when things happen. I wouldn't change anything. I love my family and my husband so much. But even though I'm very exhausted from being pregnant. Honey, I think my water just broke. Let's get you to the hospital. Let's go have the babies. I have to push so many tiny little babies out of my vagina. It hurts so much. But it's worth everything. Okay, we got you all checked in. We were expecting you. It will only take a few minutes. Yeah, these babies aren't coming in. I can already see the head. Oh, what a beautiful babies. Good job. They're all cleaned up. Here you go. Wow, I've never seen fallen angel babies so beautiful. And half demon angels. They kind of look like fallen angels. Yeah, I think they are, but they're still so gorgeous. Wow, it's so magical. We finally got to take them home. We were so excited. Now our older kids, the 3 older ones, the triplets, are in high school. Same monster school, just not elementary anymore, different building. They did some revamping, and our house has plenty of room if we decide to have more children. But I think we are definitely both agreed that we do not need any more kids. Our house is full enough, even though we love children. We love our kids. We would never change anything. Yeah, I don't know if you guys, maybe you'll have kids. They start having kids young too, but I don't know. That'd be pretty funny. So when the babies get older, they will have their own rooms, just like our other kids do. Every bedroom in our house has a bathroom, closet, everything you would need. And we're happy they get good grades. And if they want to go to college, they can go to college. If they want to, after high school, if they want to go to work, they can do all of that because we are very chill parents. Yeah. They did have their crowning as well because we crowned them as princess and princes since they turned 16. We did that. They still have a curfew. They're old enough to go out and be outside and have fun, but not too late because I expect them to be home by their curfew or they are in serious trouble. They know not to break the rules or they'll be in serious pain. Now we are talking about the brother. So that is Shadow's brother, Ash, chapter 3. Wait a minute. Chapter 4. Sorry. Yeah, that shouldn't have been that. It was just a normal day in hell. Well, as normal as it can be in hell. I heard screaming, but there's always screaming in hell, but it was like panic screaming. Usually the screaming in hell is like a little different because a bunch of demons are doing stuff. But I noticed demons were swarmed this fallen angel girl. She was terrified. I took her to my brother so he could help her. She was very pretty. Hey brother, what's with the girl? I found her in hell. I don't really know what happened. She's a fallen angel. Okay. Come on in. I think your wife could help her. Try to calm down. Oh my goodness, what happened to you? What did they do to this poor girl? What, did you do this? I have no idea. I found her through hell. Looks like she was someone's punching bag. Please, please don't hurt me. I'm terrified. I don't want to die, okay? I'm sorry. I don't have any money on me. Just don't hurt me, please. Please don't hurt me. It's okay. Shh. You're okay. We're not gonna hurt you. Just calm down. I was sent down here. I used to be an angel. I lived with my family, well, they weren't really my family. I cried gold tears. My family figured that out. Every time I cried, they'd get money for my tears. When I was a newborn, they would abuse me horribly. I don't know why. I guess they wanted the money for my eyes, but they would only barely keep me alive, so they would still get the money. They were cruel. That's really messed up. You're telling me? We don't even do that to people. Don't worry. Calm down. We'll definitely help you. But there's more. Keep going. They took me back to heaven. Well, I was sent back to heaven. And they realized I was so disformed and awful looking, they sent me back down. Then I became a fallen angel. What's your name? Hope. Looks like your arm is going to really need some help. Your eyes are visible? Looks like you've been through a lot. Can you see out of them? I'm colorblind. Was it before or after becoming a fallen angel? My whole life I've been colorblind. Yeah. You can stay with us for a while. I'm guessing you don't have any clothes? No, I don't. We can go shopping and get you some clothes. So they left the room. It's the brother and Shadow talking now. She seems really sweet. Of course she does. You love her. Yeah, I know I do. She's so kind, and I don't want to date a demon. I know you dated a mortal. She looks so perfect. Crazy brother. Shadow, can I have your credit card? Sure, my love. Ash, why don't you come with us? Do we get clothes for her? Yeah, that would be expected for you to go with my wife. Since all the bodyguards will be here, I am going to have them check out some stuff. Yeah, I would love to. Sounds good. I smiled a little bit. Trying to be nice, but and terrified. I'm still terrified what they're going to do to me. They seem nice, but I've never heard of a nice demon, because in heaven they told us that demons are evil and creatures and they're horrible monsters, but they don't seem like monsters. Why would they tell us that if they were? Strange, isn't it? When you think someone's a monster, but they're not. They treat you with kindness. We'll also take you to the doctor and dentist, and probably the eye doctor. I've never been there my whole life. How old are you? 17. Ash is also 17. We've been shopping for a while, so I'm going to tell you what demon powers I have. If I touch anybody, I can see their trauma. I can also teleport. Sorry, Frederick fell. If you want to see what socks he's wearing, Frederick, do you want to show them your socks? This is his socks he's wearing. I tried to match the blue with my shirt, but I didn't have no teal shirt. Yeah, Frederick has a bunch of outfits that he will be getting. Maybe Frederick, they can send you clothes, you know, style you in outfits. But I'd have to match the clothes with Frederick, because we match all the time. Those are pretty cool powers. I can see exactly everything that happened in their life with trauma. It's crazy. I was told if I would be a great therapist then, but not my job. When I accidentally touched Hope, I seen everything. It was so horrible. Her stepdad did something so awful to her. I almost threw up in my mouth. He should be put down in hell in here where he belongs. She was only 16. She also might be pregnant because of what her stepdad did to her. I'm not for sure if she's pregnant, but I would support her decision and take care of her and the baby. My brother will not let me touch him, not in a weird way, if I'm not wearing my gloves. When I wear my gloves, then I don't get to see people's trauma. So when I have the gloves on, no trauma. When I have them on, trauma. That makes sense. I don't know what his life was like, because I'm the youngest, but I want to see what he went through, what his past was like. But he will never let me see it. He's obviously terrified and doesn't want that to be shown on what happened. Must have been something really terrible. I don't know how terrible it could be, seeing what happened to Hope's life. We finished up shopping, now we're heading to the doctor's. I matched the clothes that she could see because she's colorblind. So I got her some colors that would match my outfits with hers, so then we could accidentally match. I really like her. I know I haven't even talked to her or anything, but she is so sweet and kind, even though she's terrified of us, as I can tell. But she smiles around us, even though it's fake, but it's just something about her. We took her to the doctors. They did a full physical. She found out she was pregnant. I was happy for her. Thanks. I'm guessing you're already new? Yeah, I'm in my first trimester. We'll get you all your shots and check your blood work and make sure the baby is going to be okay. So could you please leave the room? Yeah, sure. This isn't your first pregnancy, is it? No, it's not. The blood work came back. Just keep taking your vitamins. Your arm is broken in many different places. You're going to need surgery, and then we'll have to put a cast on it. You'll have to stay in the hospital for a few days. Then you can go home. How does that sound? It sounds fine. We also have a doctor, I should clarify, an eye doctor and a dentist coming to look at you to make sure there are no other problems. Then we'll take you to surgery. She'll need colorblind glasses. There's special glasses where she can actually see colors. And we did pull some teeth because, they were so raw, and I don't even know how she can take the pain. Other than that, she's fine. Do you have a boyfriend? No. My stepdad did this to me. I'm so sorry. What's it not like seeing colors? Dark blue looks like purple, then it's hard to explain. But it's not fun, but I don't mind it. We should get you some hygiene products. Yeah, Everything smells so good. Were you not allowed to use hygiene products? No, they were forbidden where I was in the house. Oh God, that's terrible. What was he thinking? I have no idea. I don't question what my stepfather was thinking. He was a psychopath. Crazy as ever. So sorry. It's not your fault. Do you think you'd want to get a haircut? Yeah, my hair is longer. I do need to get it all changed and fixed. Yeah, it looks pretty dead. Not to assault you or anything. No, I understand. She went through surgery. It was a very long process. She had to go through the healing process and it was exhausting. But Ash was right by her side. He was helping her through the whole thing. And she really cared that someone cared about her. So after surgery, and everything was done with surgery, he took her on a date. They got ice cream. She smiled at me. But every time I'd get close to her, she would flinch. I gave her my sweater. She was cold. He whispered into her ear, "I promise to take care of you and your baby. I'll never let anybody hurt you ever again." She smiled for the first time, for real. So subscribe if you want. Subscribe because I will continue this series on and we will do another video. So I will see you in the next video. Bye, my mysteries, my little mysteries.